introducing a new segment called Back Talk. And what this is I pronounce a word backwards, and Matt has to try to guess what the word I am saying. Matt, are you ready?
Yes, I am, and I'm not going to try to say that backwards.
So Matt had no idea what this segment was going to be because we had to pivot from an original segment. So here we go. The first word, bear with me, L-A-D-N-K.
What is this? Say it again.
L-A-D-N-K.
Okay, so it ends with an L.
Well,
and there's a K at the beginning. One more time. Say it slow.
L-A-D-N-K.
I have no idea. I don't even get. Chalk is like my first guess.
That's incorrect.
Okay,
we'll keep going.
Kind of close.
No.
Okay, because there's a D in there. I did hear a D.
Right. All right. You're starting to work it out. I'll give you one more guess. So, actually, I think I may have misled you. So,
okay.
L-A-D-N-K.
So I hear a K, and then I hear an N and a D.
We're getting there.
Candle.
Correct.
Holy shit! I can't believe I did that. God.
And that is how the game will play.
That's incredible. What a start. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. At the beginning of that, I was like, this is not going to go well. But you're going to have to say it a few times. It'll be fine.
And that's fine.
Yeah, listen, this segment's going to get our brains working. It's going to get your brains working. And the listeners, you guys can try to beat me as well.
Yes. All right, Matt, the next one. It's 2 words.
Oh, come on.
It's an item, but it has 2 words, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, R, W, M, N, O, L.
Okay.
R, ruh-roh. W, M, N, O, L.
Okay, here 2 M's. Is there's an M that ends the first letter and an M that starts the second.
Close.
Okay. Okay, so there's an M.
Yes.
Okay, we have an M. And I hear an O in there.
One
more time.
W, M, N, O, L.
I'm lost on this one. You said it's two words. I don't know why.
You talk about this often to me.
Okay, I was thinking roommates. And it's not that.
I won't mark that as your guess.
Okay, all right. Can I get a hint?
You talk about this a lot to me as of recent. Say it one more time.
Talk about yeah.
R, W, M, N, O, L.
No, rom-com was in there, but that's not my guess.
Okay.
Oh, I talk about this a lot recently. I gotta be honest, I don't have this one.
Okay, I'll give you one more final hint.
Okay.
It's outside this item is used.
Got it. Lawnmower.
Correct.
Yeah. I knew the M was in there. The W. Did you say? There's no way you said 9 syllables. Are you saying syllables or letters or?
O, L.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Cut my grass this weekend.
So just for anybody, if you want to play along or play with your friends, SPEA.cc is a phonetic reverser.
I love that.
So I am phonetically reversing the words that we have here.
Okay, so you're not saying like letters. You're saying like the phonetic pronunciation of it backwards.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's back talk.
Yeah.
End of segment. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. All right. This one's a tough one, but it's one word.
I'm going to close my eyes. See if that helps.
Okay. N, E, S, E, E, R, D, N, F.
So we got a long one.
Yeah.
This is a big word. One more time.
Now, N, E, S, E, E, R, D, N, F.
Philadelphia?
That's incorrect.
Okay.
It's a profession, but an action.
Okay.
Say it one more time.
Yeah.
Ni, E, S, E, E, R, D. Sorry. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. One more time.
Yeah.
Ni, E, S, E, E, R, D, N, F.
Okay. It's profession and an action.
Uh-huh.
I hear like an F or a PH in the beginning.
I'll give it an F.
Okay, it's an F. And there's an N at the end.
I'll give you the first half of the word.
No. Hold on. Let me work
Okay.
this.
All right.
I already forget the middle. An F and an action is an F in the beginning, profession and an action. All right, yeah, give me the beginning.
Okay. Duh. Duh. No, it's not
firefighter.
It's incorrect.
Damn.
One more guess. Ne, s, e, e, d, f. It's a close profession to you and I.
Like what we actually do?
Yeah.
Fundraiser.
Okay, close enough. Correct.
Fundraising. So there's a G at the end, really.
So it's the phonetic reverse is NY.
Really?
Like it wants me to pronounce the NY.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
The teachers out there are really going to love this segment.
Or so the speech language pathologists are going to like this phonetics.
Yep, for sure they will. It's time for What's Your Price, the segment where morals are flexible, dignity's negotiable, and we find out exactly how cheap we are in these hypothetical situations. So, Mike, the first one. What's your price to take on an NHL player in a fight on the ice?
Ooh, all right. Yeah. Well,
those are some bad boys.
And speaking of bad, I'm bad at ice skating.
Can't do it.
I can't do it.
Nope.
For me to get a payout to do it, am I full gear? Like, do I have my helmet? Do I have gloves? Do I have my padding?
Well, so you drop the gloves.
Okay, gloves are dropped.
Full pad, full gear, other than that, and it is a packed arena.
I think I need about $5,000 to do this.
$5,000?
Yeah. Simply because if my teeth get knocked out, that's going to cost money.
Uh-huh. Okay, go on. Yeah.
And I think on top of that too, like they're going to have the better advantage because they're obviously better at skating on ice than me. So they're going to have the upper advantage because they're going to have me clinged on by the jersey and just start throwing some Hail Marys on top of that.
Yeah. You're going to be saying some Our Fathers while it's happening.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to have to call cap on that right away. I was going to say like $50,000. Are you kidding me?
$50,000.
That guy might do like $10,000 worth of damage to your face.
But I don't think he'll kill me. I think that's the point. He won't kill me. He'll hurt me.
Okay. So you're just going to get paid to maybe cover your dental fees and then have to still pay out of pocket.
Yeah.
I'm looking to like pay my dental and like facial reconstruction and then enjoy like a nice dinner afterwards. Kind of thing.
Hey man, hot dogs are pretty cheap. Let me tell you.
Dog and a beer. That's all you need.
Dog and a beer.
Mike, what's your price to stay in a mall for 12 hours with one tiger who is hunting you?
Yeah, I thought you were just gonna leave it at in a mall for 12 hours and be like, oh man, I could do that for free.
No, so you are the only person in this mall. The tiger does not know where you are, but it is actively hunting you. After 12 hours, you are free.
Is the mall closed?
Doors are locked.
Okay.
Mall is closed. There is no one else in this mall but you and the tiger.
So like the security fencing is pulled down on like some of the mall stores.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
So everything is operating as an open mall, but it's just you're locked in the mall.
You can hop from store to hide. Yes. And whatever happens if the tiger finds you happens.
I feel like this is a thrill and there'd be a chance because there's many occasions where a mall has like a Lowe's at times.
Okay.
And like you could probably set up for success and like defending yourself.
Yeah.
Like with a pitchfork or like a sledgehammer or something like that.
You went the pitchfork and sledgehammer. Interesting.
Yeah. What'd you think was the best choice for that?
That chainsaw or something.
Yeah. Okay. Might I remind you, in the times that we've recorded the Funny Business podcast, you really thought that you could fend off a panther with a chainsaw?
Yeah.
By cutting down a tree.
Than a pitchfork or a sledgehammer.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'd do it for $1,000. Give me locked in with $1,000.
You understand you could die?
Yeah, the thrill of it.
This is crazy. That's cap again. I was gonna say like 100,000.
That'd be a Mr. Beast video then. Then it wouldn't be fun.
I believe $100,000 would be very fun. Actually.
It would be very fun.
Yeah.
Now, would you survive though? Is the question.
I do think actually there's a good chance of survival. Now it gets dicey if you pick like one store, you're like, I'm just gonna hide in here forever. If the tiger gets in that store, it gets a little dicey.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of interesting to try to like give it like an hour and then find a new place. Like, if you could track where the tiger's patterns have been, just kind of circle behind it, that's the way to go. What's your price to refer to everyone at work as champ or a kid for a full week? So this is coworkers, this is bosses, this is CEOs, this is even customers or clients or anyone you talk to or refer to at work is either champ or kid. You pick up the phone. Hey, champ, how can I help you?
I've been referring to people a lot as party people as of late.
Okay.
Like, what's going on, party people?
Yeah.
I'd say let's throw 200 at the table.
200?
Yeah.
Okay. I think
because here's the stipulation.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick up the phone.
Yeah, and I did a full week because like you do it for a day, someone's just like, all right, that's funny. But like a full week is like, all right, does he hate us? What's going on here? I'm gonna say I could do this for 125.
125.
125.
Nice steak dinner.
A nice steak dinner. Yep. Maybe a night at the casino and just try to double your money there. Who knows?
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Do you like calling people champ or kid?
Not in my repertoire, I should say.
You like being called champ or kid?
Kid is a little weird. Champ, on the other hand, it's funny.
Champ has to be used in very niche scenarios, but it does play sometimes.
Yeah. I've been stuck with party people as of late, and y'all. I mean, we've talked about y'all, but y'all is definitely another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for Cheers to You, giving all those underrated people the credit they deserve. Mike, I'll give you the honors to go first.
Oh, Matt, cheers to you, buddy.
Thank you. Cheers to you.
That actually wasn't one of them, but I just wanted to say that. So
yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right. Cheers to you, to the Apple engineer who created the quote, send later text message feature.
Oh, I just used this today.
Exactly. There are a lot of moments where you want to send a text later, or whether that's tomorrow, whether that's a couple hours later, whether that's 2 days later, whether it's 5 days later. And let me tell you, that Apple engineer who put it together has made it come true. There was a time where I had to remind somebody via text about meeting up. And I was like, I'm not going to remember to send the text at the time. So I just scheduled send that text and I was good to go.
Yeah, it does come in handy. And it's something that like, I don't think a lot of people would have like asked for, but now that we have it, it's great. In the scenario, like you said, if you know you're not going to remember to send that text, you can just send it right then and there. It's also nice if you know someone likes being texted at a certain time, or like you know someone like is on their phone at a certain time, let's say in the morning, but it's at night, and you're like, well, I don't want to get up to send that text. You can just send it right then and there and schedule it.
Yeah. No, it's very helpful, especially when people are like, if it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and you're like, oh, I should probably send them a text. It's also a very good feature too.
Also, probably good for those people that work in sales when it's like you're on with a client is like, send me a text in like 3 days to remind me. Just do it right then and there.
Yeah.
Kind of funny how you started the segment cheersing me, because cheers to you, person who sends a random "this reminded me of you" text.
Oh,
it's a very nice thing to get, whether it is a picture of something in nature that's like, oh, this reminded me of you, or something you see in the store, like a funny reference. It's also nice when it comes from someone you don't hear from often, or someone that you maybe haven't been in communication with in a little while. It's nice to know that they are thinking of you. They do mean something to you.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. I did that to you this past weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It did.
There was a Christmas theme that was happening at a particular thing that we were at, and they were playing Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You," and I was like, I gotta send this to Matt.
and guess what? It was random. I didn't quite understand it, but I loved it.
Yeah, clearly I didn't either, but here we are. Cheers to you, the custodial workers who clean up businesses or organizations daily.
Yeah.
Matt, I kid you not. There's a gentleman at work that is in our building every morning when I see him. And the idea that there is an individual that is dedicated for some of those spaces and places, I'll be quite frank, like it's spotless. And just the idea of having somebody dedicated to that is sometimes overlooked and it's truly appreciated. So, yeah, that people, regardless if you're a CEO or VP, your custodial workers are also very important as well.
Yeah, it really is a thankless job, a job that no one really like wants. You don't really grow up saying you want to be a custodian, a custodial worker, or in that
Yeah.
line of field. But it's a job and a career that we all need, and that we don't appreciate enough. You only appreciate it when you really need it.
Yep.
And it's all the behind the scenes kind of dirty work that they do every day. That is the stuff that we don't appreciate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. So cheers to them.
Similar to yours. Cheers to you, person who doesn't leave their hotel room a mess when checking out. I think we all get to the assumption that someone is coming to clean the hotel room and you don't have to really tidy it up because that is their job. That might be true, but you don't have to leave it like a pigsty.
Right.
There is like a certain set of manners. Like I always gather trash together, try to put it in the can or near one spot. I try to like not leave stuff everywhere. Like it's just rude. Like you did pay to stay there and you don't really want any like sticky situation of like should we charge them for this kind of thing. So I always just feel like it's nice to just clean up when you're checking out.
I think even cleaning up, but more importantly, just like if it's towels, like putting them in a pile in the bathroom in one pile and not having them sporadically spread out all over the place. That's helpful. And then just really just straightening out the room too. Like maybe you rearrange some things and, definitely throwing out your trash is like the most important thing in the trash bin. So that's also important. If you're a professional on LinkedIn, you're gonna like this one. We call this LinkedIn Losers. It's an opportunity for Matt to try to guess the mundane task that I have generated a full LinkedIn post about. Matt, are you ready?
I can't wait. We talk about LinkedIn influencers all the time. They're the worst. It's time to really call it out.
Matt, the first one, and you'll get 2 guesses. I conducted a full audit of end of cycle materials and identified several low value assets occupying premium internal real estate. I then facilitated a strategic relocation to an external containment hub to improve internal bandwidth and reduce odor-based friction points. This is part of an ongoing cleanliness transformation initiative. Matt, what is the task I am doing?
Did you take the trash out?
Correct!
Yeah. Oh, man. Listen, it's a task. It probably did every single one of those things.
All right, the next one. I inherited a backlog of post-use culinary assets requiring immediate attention. After evaluating residue intensity, I executed a multi-phase sanitation protocol followed by a passive air-dry distribution strategy to maximize exposure efficiency. Turnaround time exceeded expectations. Matt, what mundane task am I doing?
Okay. My head's around a couple things right now.
Talk it out with me. What we got?
Yeah, so it's definitely either food or cleaning related to food.
Mm-hmm.
At first I kind of went grocery shopping was my first thought, but then it sounds like the air process. Is this cooking dinner?
That is incorrect.
Okay, am I on the right path? No.
Let me read it to you one more time.
Okay, yeah.
I inherited a backlog of post-use culinary assets requiring immediate attention. After evaluating residue intensity, I executed a multi-phase sanitation protocol followed by a passive air-dry distribution strategy to maximize exposure efficiency. Turnaround time exceeded expectations.
Clean the kitchen?
That is incorrect.
Damn. What was it?
The mundane task I was doing the dishes.
That was my original second guess.
I was surprised you didn't pick it up after I inherited a backlog of post-use culinary assets.
See, and that I didn't hear post-use. That's where I thought grocery shopping. I didn't hear post-use. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Listen, you can't get them all.
I think the multi-phase sanitation protocol too would have picked up, but I was unsure. All right, Matt. And the last one. I activated a morning performance protocol by converting raw inputs into a high impact productivity enhancer. Timing, temperature, and ratio all played critical roles in achieving a consistent output. This remains a cornerstone of my daily success framework. Matt, what mundane task did I do?
Okay, so it's a morning routine.
Uh-huh.
The temperature is interesting.
Uh-huh.
Is this taking a shower?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to read it to you one more time.
Yeah.
I activated a morning performance protocol by converting raw inputs into a high impact productivity enhancer. Timing, temperature, and ratio all played critical roles in achieving a consistent output. This remains a cornerstone of my daily success framework. And I will emphasize that last sentence.
Okay. All right. So I have two things in my head.
Okay.
One of them is a task list, making a task list.
Okay.
The other is a calendar.
You're way off.
Way off. What? Wow. I'm not picking this one
This
up.
is something you do in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised you're not getting it right.
Yeah. Is this one an obvious one?
It's pretty obvious. Converting raw inputs into a high impact productivity enhancer. What is something that you do before you become productive?
Go to the bathroom. I don't know.
Nope.
No, I don't know. Just give it to me.
You made coffee.
All right. I think I can get a pass. I don't think that's as easy as you think.
What do you mean?
Yes, that's raw inputs, but like I just do a K-cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
it's
it's
a
as
raw
easy as you
input.
think. Yeah.
Matt, do you drink the K-cup?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I think that's challenging. I think that's a challenging one. I think that's the most challenging one of all of them.
Well, Matt, the whole point of this is not to make it too easy for you. So.
No, I understand. But this is also someone that loves coffee and loves LinkedIn, this is a post that you make. 1,000%. It's time for Would You Rather, getting into some heated debates. Would you rather always have a tiny rock in your shoe or always have a popcorn kernel stuck in your teeth?
Oh, in the situation of having something stuck in your teeth, you're always constantly like, you feel it.
Yep.
But then that's also applicable to having a small rock in your shoe. I'm going to go with the small rock in the shoe because at any point it could shift and you could have it between your toes.
That's a really good point. Really.
Whereas the kernel is stuck in your teeth. You can't it's stuck. Once it's out, it's out.
Yeah. Really good point. I'm also going to go with the rock for the simple fact of if you're in public, you can play that off a lot easier than a popcorn kernel stuck in your tooth because let's be honest, you're going to try to pick it out and it's going to be noticeable that he's picking his teeth, what is in there. I don't always, now I don't love a rock in my shoe, but it's not a huge inconvenience for me. Sometimes it's just kind of there, especially if it's a tiny pebble.
Gotcha.
It is what it is. I can still walk. It doesn't hurt. It's not the worst.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
Well said. Would you rather only be able to use finger guns to point at things or have to do a full spin every time someone calls your name?
Like a full 360.
Full 360.
And then if I want to point, I'm doing this at
Yep. Finger
there's
guns.
The bathroom.
Yes.
There's the bathroom.
It's over there.
There's the bathroom.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Can you grab that piece of paper on my desk?
Can you get this over there? Yeah. Dude, I gotta go with that first one.
You know what? At first, I was like, why would anyone do that? That was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Where do you see the squirrel? Up there. What do you mean? I couldn't see it. It's up there.
Now, we're also saying it with a funny accent.
Yeah.
which you don't have to do. If you're at work, the bathroom's right there on the left. Hold on. Say it with a normal voice. It doesn't sound as fun.
The bathroom's over there on the left.
Yeah, now you look like an idiot. Yeah, that's bad. I think I might have to go back to the full spin every time someone calls your name.
Well, what if you could full spin and be like, how's it going?
Well, sometimes you could probably do that. And you do it long enough, you become the spin guy.
The spins. You got the spins.
Yeah, that's true. You could get dizzy. You could fall over a lot. I think I'm going to go with the spin. I think you can play it off easier. I don't know how, but you could. And then like you learn to be an ice skater and you'd be great.
I'm not sure if that's applicable, but okay.
Probably not. Would you rather be followed everywhere by one very polite but judgmental duck, or one raccoon that tries to hype you up constantly?
So they can talk?
Yes. The duck is very polite but judgmental. The raccoon is your hype man or woman.
I want the hype. Give me the raccoon.
Are people gonna be scared that a raccoon follows you everywhere?
I mean, if you're thinking of Guardians of the Galaxy, I mean, there's really we've normalized that as a society here.
Yeah, you're making a lot of good points this segment. I can't lie.
Especially if he talks like Bradley Cooper.
Point lost. I just feel like a duck is more inviting, and people might be like more like friendly and open to conversation if they know a duck is with you all the time. Also, great conversation starter that like you got a duck that just is very judgmental of you, but the duck could also be judgmental of other people. I didn't think of that.
What about the raccoon?
Raccoon's cool, and like a hype
Cool?
raccoon would be awesome.
Cool?
Yeah, you just convinced me. I'm back on the raccoon.
Nice.
Yep.
Thanks, Matt. How much for the arm?
Oh, that. Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather have a rewind button for the rest of your life? You can use it as many times as you want, but every time you use it, you age 1 extra year. Or you get a pause button that freezes everything except for you, but you still feel time passing and can get bored, tired, and hungry. I think this is pretty easy.
I would do the pause.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your thoughts?
I mean, put the pause on the morning commute. Like, instead of having all these cars, like, you have to deal with traffic and all that, like, hit pause. And then you're just driving around these cars and you're passing people and you don't have to worry about oncoming traffic or anything like that. And then you're there.
What if you get stuck, though, if, like, you're at an intersection and there's, like, really long lines on both sides of the road, you can't get around?
Of a highway?
Yeah, sure. What if you have to take the highway and you when you paused it, there was an accident that was backed up for 3 miles?
But, like, no one's going to pull me over if I try hitting the side of the road, you know?
Damn it, you got me there. I also think the pause button, just because, like, reliving situations is cool, but not for, like, gaining an extra year of your life. And like you said, you can kind of use the pause to your advantage, and you can also use it to just like pause and just like appreciate the moment that you're in. I think that's really cool.
Oh,
we don't get to do that enough.
Like a concert or that's cool. That's a good point, Matt.
Yeah, like your favorite song just finishes from your favorite artist at your concert. You just hit pause and just for like 15 seconds, you're like, that was awesome. Just take it in, like look around.
Yeah. Or
like when you're a kid, the first time you visit like, I don't know, your favorite sports team stadium or whatever it is, like you just hit pause and you just like, this is amazing.
Yeah. I think my only caveat is there consequence. I don't want to say is there consequences, but like, could you use that pause for evil? Like, could you buy something at the grocery store and then give the cashier cash and then pause it, open the cash register back up and take the money out that you just gave?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could. And then, you know, karma will get you eventually.